to Daddy on his 90th birthday.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and so I got the chance, to get to know his secretary, and I didn't never talk to the mayor, but they did get together when Daddy was honored by the Mr. Barber, Reverend Barber, up at Greenleaf Church, and they were doing the first, and you have to visit there, by the way, because there's a display up there.
I actually have heard, I think Mrs. Wooten told me to go.
You gotta go because they're all around the wall.
Yeah.
And it's just, so Daddy's on that wall, and his picture was put on that wall, along with Mr. Wooten. Mr. Wooten's picture's on the wall as well. Okay, so. But could you describe,
Sure. Well, Mr. Alfonso King, was Goldsboro's first Black mayor, and I think our most popular mayor. He served 3 terms as mayor, and he still, when people talk about him, go, oh gosh, he was such a good mayor. You know, that he is not unlike other candidates and for other mayors since then. Nobody has a bad thing to say about Al King, so I think that's fascinating. And so he gave us his chair, and he bought himself this chair when he was mayor, and so he gave it to us to keep along with his portrait, and that's the Order of the Longleaf Pine, which the governor gave him, which matches the chair beautifully. We don't get to keep that though. That one is going back on his wall. That is the highest honor given out by the governor of the state of North Carolina for outstanding service to the community. So it's a pretty big deal. And then he loaned us a few of his many, many awards. And, you know, like they put him on a Wheaties box, which I think is cute. And he brought in his picture, and I was like, well, Mr. King, what is this pig? And he said, well, this was one of my very favorite things I got to do when I was mayor, that they raised money for the school system by doing a kiss the pig thing. And people, I guess, paid money to see him kiss a pig. And so he said it was so much fun, and he just loved that little pig. So he brought us this picture, and again, little kids they want to know, what's a pig? What's a pig? You know, you want to know the story. But he said of all the things that he did, that he loved that pig. Oh, and this is great. This is a picture of him with one of his babies, his vintage cars. And I'm not sure if this is the one he's going to bring to our car show. He's got 2 or 3 others apparently, but he is a vintage car aficionado. And he's won a million different awards. He's an honorary commander in the Air Force, and there's a great picture of him. Oh, we ran out of room. We don't have it in here. Where he's wearing a fighter pilot's helmet and doing a thumbs up in a leather jacket. It's very cute. But just an amazing mayor and an amazing person. I look forward to every time he comes to visit. I learn something interesting about the city and learn different stories. He's great.
And what's the significance about the portrait?
This portrait was taken, actually, I think, Nelda Sharkey took this. It's on loan from Sharkey's Photography. So it's just that he was our first Black mayor. He grew up in Mount Olive, and that he originally took the oath of office in 2002, and then served 3 consecutive terms.
Very good. Okay.
So just he's of important historical significance to the community, and so now we have a portrait and his chair that we can display together, which is nice for kids to kind of get some historical context.
Good show.